Check. Hey, welcome to QuadR Wrestling Report, live from beautiful Cleveland. How you
That's
doing
right.
today, Roy?
I'm doing great. Day three of the NCAA
right?
championships. A little disheveled because that's just how it goes.
Yeah, right. Man. It's rough, man. You know, you got 8 hours of wrestling, you got production time, you got everything going on here. So, but it's been an awesome event so far.
Yep,
for sure. I thought we'd recap day 2, talk a little bit about what's going to happen this morning, and then we'll get in the car and get on over to the arena. Roy, you want to go ahead and give us a quick open?
Sure. Welcome to the QuadR podcast, where the takedowns are questionable,
yeah,
but the opinions are perfect. I'm Roy alongside my brother Ralph. We aim to keep our finger on the pulse of you, the wrestling community. No sponsors, no ads, no corporate overlords. Just two guys talking college wrestling the way it should be, informed, unfiltered, and completely free.
Awesome. Welcome. Chat is open on YouTube. Twitter was not behaving today, so we will not be broadcasting live on X, but I'll have to talk to Elon about that, but I'm not sure exactly what went down. But let's go ahead and get down to the action. Oh, we got people here. Hold on here.
There we go.
All right, Roy, let's give us the
all right.
Day 2 highlights.
Day 2, Stanford Cinderella run continues. After day 1, I believe they were in 9th place, and everyone was like, that's unexpected. And after day 2, they're in 6th place. So congrats to Stanford. We'll cover more of that later. Stretchers. So
right.
In the semifinal, Mitchell Messenbrink versus North Carolina.
Bryce Hepner.
Hepner, yeah. There was a situation where Hepner had a whizzer, and Mitchell took him down. It looked like he landed on his head hard. He was a little scary because he wasn't moving. Then they brought a stretcher out,
Right.
and then like 6 minutes later, they just took the stretcher away and kept wrestling.
Yeah. Well, I heard it was his shoulder popped out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I heard his shoulder popped out, and they popped it in. And he's like, "I'm good."
Okay.
And like, I don't know how you don't see if it's a concussion protocol, you get all the time you want.
Right.
If it's an injury,
I don't know.
X amount of time. But anyway,
I don't know what was happening because they pulled a stretcher out and he wasn't doing anything, and then he was wrestling, and so
and he wrestled great.
Yeah, he wrestled great.
He balled out. So like
that was Mitchell's first non-major.
Yeah, right.
Or non-bonus, I mean. Gabe Arnold, he stormed through the backside.
Yeah, right.
And wow, what a story. If you don't know, he's wrestled at different weights all year. He's wrestled down at 74. He's at the NCAAs at 97. I think he put in a few matches at 84 too. And man, he just looked great.
Yeah, he looks really, really good.
The Iowa traveling fans love him. I think he's won over a lot of non-Iowa fans too. He's had a great tournament.
Yeah, yep. He finally ran into somebody a little too big in Nebraska there. But he'll wrestle for 7th this morning. So what a great story. Yesterday, I highlighted how fun it was that the refs weren't involved, and there was points flying, and it was just focused on wrestling yesterday, right? Yeah, and then day 2 kind of like turned the corner there, and we went back to sort of the regular season. And the length of challenges is crazy. I mean, when you're talking about a takedown and out of bounds, and you got to be able to resolve that in 30 seconds, right? It doesn't have to be the NFL where you got a whole room of people reviewing every call as they go, but it was ridiculous.
Yeah,
it was crazy. I feel like the refs did not rise to the moment, as competition advanced and moments were tenser and everything. Refs made more and more sort of questionable calls. I don't think there's a single happy fan base out there, but I will say the larger fan bases, like Penn State, if you have a bigger fan base, you're going to have a lot more whiners.
Sure.
And you're going to have a lot more vocal people. So you're seeing a lot of it. Certainly some questionable calls. And that kind of sucked. It took a little bit away from the event. The length of the challenges, there was so much downtime in the finals. You're just sitting there waiting for a challenge to go through. And there's a lot of blood timeout too. Not sure we can stop people from bleeding. Maybe we can change that rule that anything under half cup of blood is okay. something like that. But blood time's one thing, but the YOLO bricks, the dumb bricks, and then officials do a review, and then the coach doesn't like it, and then the coach throws a brick, and then it goes back to a different room, and it was really a problem. I felt to the flow of the event, and you understand why RAF doesn't allow bricks. They just say keep wrestling. We'll be in the back figuring out what the score is, and then we'll tell you what it is. And hey, not a great system either, but in some ways I missed it. In this, just let's just go. Tiebreakers. I wish we had a better way of settling matches than tiebreakers. I know you can't just do sudden victory forever, but maybe you can.
Yeah,
like a 5-minute period on your feet, and or I don't know what you need to do, but
3 at least, the first period.
Yeah, the drop into the ankle. It's not a satisfying way to watch the end of a classic match between two great competitors, right? So, and then Iowa, wanted to recognize that Iowa kept their streak alive.
Caliendo.
They do have their finals. Caliendo, he got his get-backs on
Blaze.
Yeah. Earlier in the year, he got his get-backs, right, on Darren Lockett. And which goes to show you how freaking good Mitchell Messenbrink is. Because even good guys who beat Caliendo, he watches film and he comes back with a different plan and he beats you, and so much props to how exceptional a wrestler Mitchell Messenbrink must be to just be able to hold off Caliendo, because nobody else has been able to, beat him twice, right? So super impressive.
0-8, I saw, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Caliendo is 0-8 versus Mitchell Messenbrink.
Right.
So 9th time's the charm, maybe.
This is shock the world time. That's why we're here, right? See the crazy stuff. So go ahead and review the team score here.
Right.
Wait, let's review our preseason friendly wager.
Sure. Ralph has a friendly wager.
Right.
I have bragging rights. He said that only PSU, Oak State, Nebraska, and Iowa even have a chance to be in the top 4. I took the field.
Right.
And currently, as things stand, first place, Penn State. Second place, Oklahoma State. Third place, Nebraska. Fourth place, Iowa. So you've been right on that. But
far.
nipping at the heels is the Ohio State. I believe they're just a couple points behind. Sixth place, Stanford. That's the surprise. Seventh place, Iowa State. Eighth place, Michigan. Arizona State falls out of the top 8. And in 21st place, Penn.
Yeah.
2 All-Americans.
Yep. Well, that's still about Michigan. Surprise, right? I don't think people had Michigan lined up as top 8. I mean, they certainly had They had a trophy or a champion contender. They had a decent team. They only brought 7 guys and got 6 off. But Lachlan McNeil, I mean, they're doing well.
Yep.
Who's not on this list?
Besides Arizona State?
Yeah, Cornell.
Yeah.
Virginia Tech, NC State. Yeah. So anyway, shout out to, I guess we expected, I mean, obviously I expected Penn State, Oklahoma State, Nebraska, and Iowa to do well. But Ohio State and all these teams, but Stanford, I would say Stanford is the big, big surprise. And they look to be strong again next year. So
yeah,
that's super exciting. You being a season ticket holder, man.
I know.
I'd have to go out there and check out a duel for sure. But yeah. Cool. All right. Michigan beat. Come on. Dooley, we got the music working today.
Yeah, nice.
All right, what do we got left here? So Lachlan McNeil is still in the hunt for 3rd place. He will wrestle Ryder Block. So that'll be a fun match.
Yeah.
Right? Cam Catcherbone is wrestling for 7th against Meyer Shapiro. So
it's just a surprise.
It just goes to show you how freaking hard it is to be an All-American, right? And Bowman and Nona. So Bowman has got MJ Gatan. Those couple of pretty funky guys. That should be a lot of fun, hopefully. Hopefully points to be flying that match, and that's also for 7th. Brock's still in contention for 3rd, and he's got another tough draw. He's got Aiden Sinclair. Like I said, it's not easy to be a high All-American, right? So, and then Tay Galeali goes, he's also going for 3rd. He's got Ben Keeter. So, tough match, very winnable match, I think.
Yep.
So hopefully
Keeter's looked good, but yeah.
Yeah, right. Galeali's look great.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's exciting. You know, you got like some real chances for some 3rd places there. And all right. Well, we were done yesterday with CMU and Michigan State. So let's move on to your beat, Roy.
Okay. Provo.
This is Stanford.
Yeah. Provo is still in for 3rd place. And I have it written down here. He's got Moran from Indiana. Moran lost in the semis. Knox is going to go for 7th, 8th place.
He's got a tough opponent.
Knox has Blaze.
Oh yeah, Blaze. Ooh. That Blaze.
Wait. No. Knox is not going for 7th, 8th place. He's still in the hunt for 3rd.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So he's got Blaze. Valencia in the finals. So he'll have Shane Van Ness tonight in session 2. Angelo Posada is still in the hunt for 3rd place. He'll have Stephen Little from Little Rock. That should be a good match. Just to mention yesterday, since we're talking about yesterday, Consiglio got eliminated. Cardenas and Parco both went down in the blood round. So Stanford was close to having even more All-Americans.
Right,
they both lost.
Parco got robbed.
Sort of.
Right.
So the darling of day 1 went 0-2 in day 2, but he still had a great tournament.
That's the fan statement. Parco got robbed. Anytime your guy is winning and then gets run down, he must have been robbed. But
yeah,
he was a better wrestler in the front half of that match for sure.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Mugalian lost some close matches at this tournament. He was winning and got run down. Composto ended Braden Davis's.
Yes, he did. Raging Braden
in the blood round. So, but then he lost, so he's going to go for 7th place. Wazalewski also a quarterfinalist who lost one yesterday.
Mhm.
So he'll be going for 7th place as well. I think he's gotten the first takedown in every single match he's wrestled.
Yeah,
So,
right.
He's had some issues in the 3rd period there. And Swisher lost in the blood round.
Ooh.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
2 All-Americans for Penn.
Yeah,
Pretty
right.
solid.
Mhm.
They're in 21st place.
They're pretty good.
Yeah, good.
I mean, they weren't.
Good tourney.
Yeah, and then just go out in 2 and stuff like that. I mean,
Yeah.
And the wrestlers they lost were competitive, close matches. So
Yeah, I mean, they were seeded for 2 All-Americans, and they got 2 All-Americans. So there you go.
there it is. All right, bracket action. What do we got going on? I don't think we need to spend too much time on our brackets, but this is our WrestleStat, obviously.
No, that was
This
is our WrestleStat.
This is our WrestleStat. Guys, hopefully you guys are getting a chance to play some brackets. Hopefully you're doing better than us, or at least well.
Yeah.
We're sitting in the middle of the pack, right?
Yeah.
And that's all right. It's you got to make some choices. So we
some double-digit seeds are going to make the semis, and
right.
some years you get them right, and some years you don't.
Yeah. So let's randomly pick one weight that we did. Let's see what 65. How did we do in 65? Look at that. We picked Mitchell Messenbrink to win. A couple of the geniuses.
Versus Mikey Caliendo.
Versus Mikey Caliendo.
Wow.
We hit that one. Did we miss on? We missed on.
We did not have Cesar in the semis.
We did not. Yeah, I don't think anyone did.
I think we had Cesar.
No,
not over Ladirian.
Not over Lockett.
Yeah.
So anyway, it's been a lot of fun. Always a lot of fun.
Yeah.
If you guys don't participate in Wrestle Madness, recommend it. It's a good value add to the season, things like that.
Yeah.
Way to compete, talk a little smack, that kind of thing. So very fun, and I look forward to winning next year.
Yeah.
I'm also looking forward to winning $10,000 next year in the Minio Wrestling Room contest. We are not going to win this year, unfortunately, Roy. None of us are. Hey, look at that, an ad. But anyway, just interesting. So this is a contest where it's a fantasy point-based system, right? So you have 1,000 points, and then each seed, one wrestler from each weight class, and then the seeds cost different things. And so just interesting to see what it takes to win. So the winner, or not the winner, person in first place has 158 points. And if you look at their team concoction, they've got Mark Anthony McGowan, Ben DeVito, so finalist.
Yeah.
Out of the 10 seed. These are the kinds of things you have to have that vision into.
Yeah.
Ben DeVino, finalist. Jesse Mendez, finalist. Lachlan, 11 seed, potentially getting third.
Semifinalist.
Yeah, semifinalist. Ty Waters, semifinalist. Out of the 11, Caliendo, finalist. Wask, 15th. He's still alive for third, I believe.
He's still alive for third.
So that's McAnally, finalist. Josh Barr, finalist. And
Christian Carroll.
Took a flyer on Christian Carroll. Christian Carroll's in the 7th ace match today.
Yeah.
So that's what you're up against. It's it's interesting,
right. Every fan base. So there's nobody who didn't pick that 10 seed when there's more than 2,000 entries.
It's just very interesting. I always go back and look because certain guys who show out at their conference, like Sasso, lay an egg, and certain guys who Jacob Moran, who show out in their conference, he beat Buzakis, and then was a semifinalist, right?
So, he's still going for third. He's got Knox.
Mm-hmm. So it's just an interesting analysis post, and how they constructed the team and what could you have seen in that person or then
it's there's nothing to see, right? Like you just said, you can win your conference and then not AA, or you can get 10th in Big Tens and make the semifinals.
Lamer, right? Goes on a run, man. Get you. Yeah.
I saw something in that 10th at Big Ten that.
Oh, moment of silence. This is a moment of silence for the Cradle Zone watch. We were there, Cradle Zone. There were 3 blood round Oklahoma wrestlers, and actually, they may have all been winning at some point in their matches.
I think they all were winning.
I think they were all winning.
4-0 in the third period.
4-0 in the third period. I'm like, Cradle Zone doesn't have to retire. He's going to get his AA. And then things just happened. We have no
There were
AAs
challenges
for Oklahoma. Yeah, one of the matches took like
forever,
a week long, and like just challenges and blood every 5 seconds and everything, and like
sudden victory.
Slowly. I'm not sure how I feel about Cradle Zone leaving X, but we'll miss the list.
Yeah.
And I mean, he's got a whole future ahead of him, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he's still a young man for sure. But thank you for all your content this year, Cradle Zone. Maybe you should just move on to a different team.
Ooh.
I don't know, Lehigh maybe? You've been talking to Crookham, so
yeah.
It could be. They're going to have some All-Americans. All right. Very good. All right, that's it. We got to get on the road.
Yep.
Go watch some wrestling. Roy, you want to take us out?
Yeah, don't forget, toe the line in everything you do.
There you go. QuadR out.